We're going. My name is Ben Cool, a sports analyst, the host of BC-60. Tim, interviewing Sean, the gnarly play-by-play broadcaster. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. I'm excited for the conversation ahead. I appreciate you taking time at your busy schedule to join me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you. I have a few questions for you. You have worked in TV, radio, and sports information and multimedia. How has that helped you and your career?
It's a lot. You work a lot of hours, a lot of days, a lot of weekends, but you know what? When it comes down to it, it gives you that, it gives you that boost. You learn a lot about yourself as a person when you work in sports media. I think, again, reverting back to the long hours, the weekends, the minimal days off, it gives you that feeling that you're able to grind no matter what when things get difficult. So I would say that's what's helped me a lot working in the field is just it's allowed me to learn more about myself, grow as a person, but allow me to see that you can just grind no matter what.
Gnarly. And it sounds like you're doing pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun time. I mean, what better way to live a life if you're a sports fanatic like myself and than getting paid to watch sports in a way. I mean, what's better than that?
Which area have you enjoyed the most?
Um, I, in terms of what I've enjoyed the most, I love the broadcasting side. There's something about making a difference and being a part of things, uh, telling the stories of athletes, getting their name out there and exposed to those who may not normally get to see them perform on TV, on radio, things like that. So I think that's why broadcasting to me is the most fulfilling one, just because you're telling those stories verbally. I get that same satisfaction as a sports information director. I'm telling the story of the athletes that we have where I work, and getting their name out there, getting their name seen for the future of what they're going to be doing after athletics comes to a close. So, getting their names out there and helping them progress in their career is, to me, the most beneficial factor of all of it.
Rock on. And what is being most proudest accomplishment during your career?
Ooh, proudest accomplishment, man. I would say the student athletes that I've worked with that have come to me to learn more, to help me out as interns, even as just student workers and whatnot, those who have the passion to be in the business, those who have gone on to work in sports and have that career that they wanted so much that I was able to help play a factor in them and getting them that first initial step into the door. I would say has been the most satisfying accomplishment in my career because not only were they helping me, but I was able to help them get to that next step to where they wanted to be.
Thanks for sharing. And what goals do you still hope to achieve in your career?
Uh, currently I'm still a Division III NCAA sports information director. Still broadcasting high school athletics, which getting ready to go into my 10th year with who I've been working with there, so hitting the decade mark. But I still have this goal, this passion to make it to Division I school, whether it be in sports information, whether it be a broadcaster for a Division I program. Um, I've been broadcasting, like I said, for high school sports for a decade now, coming up on this season. I've been doing it going all the way back to, 2012. So 14, 15 years now, I've been doing broadcasting, and I still have that goal and that dream of wanting to get to that next level up to a Division I program or even a professional program as well. So the dream and aspirations are still there, and I'm still going for them.
I hope you achieve it.
Thank you.
And what advice would you give students who want to work in sports?
The advice I give to working in sports is you have to be dedicated. It's not a profession to where you can really slack off in any way. It's constantly evolving. It's constantly changing. I mean, you look at it now from a college perspective, where I'm a sports information director. It's not so prevalent at the Division III level, but now you're living in the times of the NIL and transfer portal. So you're looking at a lot of constant changes within athletics. You have to be okay with working long hours. There's going to be days you're working till 10, 11 o'clock at night, not getting home until close to midnight, but you still have some work you need to do, but you're right back at it the next morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. So you have to get accustomed to that. You have to get accustomed to working weekends and working holidays. There's no stop to athletics. You get a little bit of time during the summer, but really during the summer, you're gearing up for the excuse me, you're gearing up for that next season.
Thank you for the advice. What's one thing you wish you knew when you were starting out?
You know what? I have to actually, I was very lucky when I started out in this business, simply because in college at Waynesburg University, I was granted the opportunity to work for a student-run television station where I was the sports director. I worked for the student radio station where I was the programming director. I had the opportunity to work in the production truck that we had doing live video broadcasts of football and basketball, directing those. I had the opportunity to work with former Pirate broadcaster Lanny Fratteri. So he was my mentor. He was my professor at Waynesburg. And I believe I was lucky enough to know when I got started professionally what was going to be there. So unlike some who don't have those kind of, opportunities that Waynesburg University landed me throughout my collegiate career, I was able to find out all of that before I hit that professional level. So it made it a very easy and seamless transition for me.
Thank you for sharing. And thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me for an interview. It was an absolute pleasure to speak with you. Hey, your insights, your stories, and perspective are inspiring. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
Come back again soon. We're gone. Let's end my show. See you soon, everyone.